Da 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 da.
Okay. All right. We're in the no man's sky, in the no man's ski.
We
Where's
are
where's
in
Brett? There's Daisy. I think what
pod.
we're doing. I think our plan now. So according to the thing, we need to use a teleport terminus to return to the base. That's what
Oh
it
yeah,
wants
okay.
us to do.
So we gotta go up here and
And teleport. And from what I remember, I think what it does, it brings our ship with us when we teleport.
oh,
I don't know how it's gonna park it, but
go get it. Oh man, I've got two bases. Uh oh. Let's go with this one.
yeah, I think we've journey milestone accomplished. Nomad traveled 40
Oh,
kilosteps. Okay,
Head for the
teleporter.
light, Carol Ann.
I'm
this
going
looks
to Tanagra.
to hit a button. Man, this is taking forever.
Whoa.
We're gonna fight evil robot usses.
Mm,
Is it the
Oh,
base computer?
what?
Inescapable toxins.
Well, that's no Mancy
Uh-oh.
using CPU. Uh, uh, oh.
Decrypt.
Oh my god, I love how I look. I love my little, like, my beak and my.
That is a good look.
Alright. So, planetary chart connected to access the planetary chart in your inventory and plot a route with E.
Oh, you have a different thing. Okay. I decoded a message, and it says the traveler finds their wings, fly to us, and claim your place among the stars. How exciting!
There's a
Signal
okay.
fired.
Visit the base computer. Okay, intercepted starship destruction. Okay.
Reach the decoded coordinates.
Visit the base computer. Use archives to decrypt the code acquired. Okay. Begin decryption. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim you're among the stars. So I guess you must have done that thing.
Yeah.
Signal acquired. Life signs detected. Possible distress signal off planet. Wait, what? Wait,
Come to me, my ship. Yes.
okay, this is. Okay. Alright. I don't know where. I don't hear Brett. I wonder if Brett's talking.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where my spaceship is.
It might be. Oh wait, not enough
Right
fuel.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do we make...
It might be under me. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's happened before. It is
Yeah.
sort of glitching out in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah. It
see
is.
Yeah.
It's,
I need to make fuel.
that's what we come for.
Yes. Okay. I need to make the fuel. Okay. A metal plating, which
Yeah, I gotta blow up some rocks to get more ferrite dust.
I need. I usually. Let me see. Let me go find the dihydrogen. Oh wait. Dihydrogen deposits.
Yeah, good call.
Let me see. There's usually some out here.
I wonder if those ever like replenish themselves,
I think.
or if once you use it, like that's it. You know.
I'm
Oh.
looking through the world. It is a beautiful place.
Oh, there's some. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
It's a diggity dankosaur body. Yay!
You got
We're
a
just
diggy
gonna
Oh
dankosaur?
hang
no.
out here.
I got
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
items
How do
that
I feed
were in the
you?
middle of the world, and then
Uh,
the world popped in and took me out of there, but I got to keep the illicit from inside the ground stuff.
oh shit! Oh shit! Watch out! He's hostile.
Oh no.
Oh!
He's
You've
he's
upset a
diggity
Dankasaur.
dang, man. Watch out!
Ow!
I don't know what I did. Shit.
You're
You
gonna
shot
have
Oh,
to
he's
near
so
him.
diggity
upset.
murder him
I
because of your diggity mistakes.
I don't know if I just. Oh no! Are you killing him too? Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Dinkity
Sorry, little
Dankosaur.
dude.
I see two weirdos over in the distance.
Oh
Sorry,
god, that
fella.
was. Oh man. Oh man, there's just a body down in this pit.
On
Like a
bummer.
human body?
I don't remember hitting him. I thought I was just mining next to him, and he got upset by it.
Yeah, he might have took it as an aggressive act.
Yeah.
Oh
So
hey, there's a corpse over here.
a corpse.
Advanced mining laser required. Okay. But that hydrogen's over this way. Ow. There's another diggity dankosaur.
Oh. I'll be sure not to get too close to that one.
Here's a diggity dedosaur.
Oh, okay. There you
Where
go.
you guys at?
Well, I found one of the eyes of Sauron as well over here. Or look,
Nice.
view of one of the eyes. Let me see. It's Sauron's other eye.
Sweet. That's the best one.
And a opa. So we need to rename this opatuotum. He needs a funnier name.
Which? Oh yeah.
The one with the horns and the teeny legs.
Oh yeah.
He
What
walks
would be a good
upright.
name for him? He needs a good name. Oh, Misty. Oh, kitty.
Offer food. I need crystals. All right.
What are you guys looking for?
Oh, we're getting to hydrogen. Well, I'm getting to hydrogen.
Okay.
I think Daisy's getting ferrite dust.
Yeah, I
probably
got some
have enough
dihydrogen too.
I got a bunch of it. Let's see.
So-
What should I get?
I don't think any of us are looking for the same thing.
Can I make another one? No, I don't need. No, okay, okay. Okay, analyze. Okay, there you go. I need 2 dihydrogen. Oh, look at me. Okay. Are you nearby? Where are you? Hey, Dinkosaur. Little Dinkosaur.
Oh.
Diggity Dinkosaur. Oh no. Okay. I have.
All right. I'm I'm heading back.
Okay. I'm...
Thing I need.
Oh. Escape. Yeah. Bucklea. What it is? Oh yeah, Bucklea. No, it's a planet. Oh no, it's a scuffs. What is that? Dang it! What is that thing flying? It's not close enough. I'm trying to. Oh wow! What is this? What's this?
Yeah, what is this?
I got nanites.
Cool. Did you get the language thing over? Yeah, like behind you to your left. That yeah, straight ahead. Did you get that one?
I got. I think
Okay.
it looks well. It looks to me like it's activated.
Yeah, it'll be glowing. That
Yeah.
like a power button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I
All
don't know. Like
right.
one of those things. Yeah.
Gosh.
Sauron's other eye. What is that over there? Holy crap.
Or
Something. What are those fireflies?
fireflies.
Or like this? Oh, this plant. It's this the heptaploid wheat.
Discovering new things in the air.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go back.
Oh, let's see here.
Life support. Life
Shit.
support. Ooh, life support gel. Ooh, that life support gel brought me up to, I think, 100%. Nice. I forget where I got it. I may have bought it? Maybe? On the station? I don't remember.
The quantum computer. I think I bought it at that station. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Okay.
Okay. I think we should all have that mission to go to that distress signal or whatever it is.
Yeah. To make room.
So I want to watch Brett's ship appear after I take off. Hey. I don't understand why it does that, and I don't think it did it to your ship, unless you couldn't find your ship earlier. Because I remember you did call for it.
Who is that? Me or Brett?
You did, Daisy.
Ah.
Did you have to call for your ship?
Yeah, I had to call from mine.
Oh, because I think it may have been in the same spot. So I think at that point it was all three ships in this same spot.
Silly.
It was a stack of. It was like, that's hilarious. That's why you couldn't find your ship. All right.
That's funny. Yeah, because I wonder, I was like, why is Brett's ship here when he teleported too? Why did mine not travel? But now it makes sense.
All of our ships are here in a quantum anomaly of some kind. Holy crap. It is skipping frames now still.
Feline
Ah,
liver. What?
damn it. Maybe it just.
I got a feline liver.
Yes, that
Wanna-
was from murdering that animal
The Dankosaur, I guess.
to
Yeah,
death.
I guess so.
I'm
Okay.
really in need of life support gel.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I was doing the thing again. Then I remembered that I don't usually record this uh in there. I record this in the game with the NVIDIA thing. So it should once again another thing to keep load off of the CPU. Which I don't I think it literally, and no matter what I encode it with, I think it's literally when it happened again. I think it's literally anytime I'm streaming and recording with Streamlabs OBS. I think it just no matter what, it stresses out the computer and it causes frames to drop. So I have to figure out how to. I don't know. Okay. All right. In the meantime, in between time, despite that little.
Are we all getting out of here?
I can't. I'm
wait.
dealing with some stuff.
What do you
Oh yeah,
need, Brett?
you need fuel.
I need both oxygen and fuel.
Okay, I can.
Where is Brett?
Okay,
Because I don't remember what I need to do to make everything that I need.
Let's see, how do you split an item?
I
click
think
on
it
it
gives
and
you an
you-
option to split,
gives
but
you
I
the
don't remember what. But I can give you I made an extra launch fuel thingy, so I'll just give you that.
Yeah, as far as oxygen goes, I don't think I have any oxygen. Ooh.
Do I have any oxygen? Do I have any oxygen in my cargo? My starship? Oh wait, is that on? Yes, I have oxygen. Okay, so
Very nice.
okay, quick split. How much oxygen do you need?
I don't know how much it takes to make my life support go back up, but I'm at like 10%, 20%.
It takes. Oh, wait, I
What
don't
is it?
know how. It takes 2 to make things go right. I can. Okay, so let me actually better. Let me give you 1, because I have.
Maybe the next planet will make this not necessary.
But let me give you. Oh, player out of topo room. Where are you? Oh, damn. Where are you?
I'm coming.
Let me give you a life support gel, because one of those gets you full.
Yeah.
So I'll give you 2. Okay. X. Okay.
Go and give it to you.
Yeah.
I do appreciate.
So just pop one of those
listening
suckers in.
stuff.
Daisy, how's your life support?
I'm good.
Okay, good.
Sure. Yep. I am 90%. And I
Nice.
have some life support gel.
Yeah. I wonder where we got that. Did we buy it? I think we
What?
bought it. The life
What,
support
life-
gel?
No,
Yeah.
you can make it.
Oh, yeah. That's probably
Use
possible.
the dihydrogen,
Yeah.
and then you mix it with some carb.
Okay. What you're refining here? Wait, what?
Oh no.
What am I? Oh.
Oh.
Well, every time I press E, I activate the voice mod.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I'm like, I don't know if they changed it, but like,
Every time I hold E, I'm a spooky ghost.
all I was doing was checking in on the refiner. What's the refiner? When the refiner's not doing anything, why is it? Why is it all freaking out like it's got something to do right now?
I was messing with some dihydrogen earlier, but
Okay.
not much.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, it's freaking out. It's going. It's going all. All right.
Yeah, I see it like going nuts over there.
Yeah. All right. Are you fueled up, Brett?
Are we space bound and down, loaded up and trucking?
Let me call my ship from over there to over here.
It's got a long way to come and a short time to get there.
I'm gonna switch the voice mod to the cyber one, to the Kanye West one. All right. Let us
Ready
to space.
to space trucking.
All right. Okay.
Turn on my controller and see if I can flip. Oh, wrong button.
Okay. Pulse engines.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's going to this moon. Isotopic planet.
Engage.
To air. To aire. Which is
Somebody
air
just-
in Spanish.
I'm lost in space. Okay, here we go.
If you're using a controller, it's both bumpers for pulse. I don't know if you remember.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, insufficient fuel. I wonder if that's why my pulse engine stopped.
Could be.
I wonder if I could pulse engine. What do I need to fuel my pulse engine? Tritium. Oh.
Technology recharge.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
cool. Left stick scan.
All right. Wait.
Resources while I'm here.
There you go. I'm here.
Hey folks, how's it going?
Had to drop some tritium into my initiating planetary approach. Entering atmosphere.
Exciting.
Ooh. Initiating landing sequence. Environmental warning, external radiation. We're back to this game again.
Landing sequence unavailable.
Okay. All right. Wings of the anomaly. Log damage. Partial records available. Signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscapes. Were these messages nothing but misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input.
Ew.
Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message.
Ooh.
Take the blueprint. I pull the blueprint from the computer. What do you pull the blueprint? Was gonna be such a hard sentence. But this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found, like a tutorial of some kind. All right. So we need 5 microprocessors and 125 chromatic metal. I think we go back to our.
I have a microprocessor.
Oh no, I'm just landing.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna
do the
sit.
thing.
I'm gonna sit in my ship where it's not radiated.
That's right. I'm gonna listen to some
Oh
tunes.
shit! How do I land?
Press
You hit a B. Yeah, I don't.
X.
X. One
X
of
gonna
them?
give
Yeah.
it to you. Yeah. Looking, I looked at my controller and I'm seeing it's
Circle.
Cool.
it's Y button on my controller, so therefore it's X. Because I'm
right.
using the SN30.
I just very gently crashed, but everything
Yes.
is okay.
Yes, yes. A gentle crash is better than is a better kind of crash.
It's better than.
Acquire components, purchase microprocessors, refine chromatic metal. So we're not expected to make microprocessors. We can purchase those, and then we just got to refine more. We just got to get more copper, and we can get copper deposits back on our previous planet, or on another planet if we discover another one. But yeah, so you just go talk to the orb. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Wait, where? Oh, damn, you're far away over there.
Yeah, I
Making
landed
money.
pretty far away.
Find trade terminals. Resource deposit. Mission boards. An economy scanner. Yay. Literal space trucking.
Yes. Wait, where do you find that stuff?
When I installed my hyperdrive, as much as you can, it gave me it fired off a couple of new things.
Okay. Okay, so you can you can do the begin hyperdrive installation. I can press B to continue. Not enough fuel on launch thruster. Do I have dihydrogen? Should have some dihydrogen. Okay, install the hyperdrive. Okay, install user
I can hit the
technologies.
hamburger button to learn how to make money. Matthew Lesko's there. He's wearing his suit with question marks on it. He's gonna sell me a book, telling me how to get free money from the government.
Oh wait, an E for install.
And even when I was a kid, I was kind of like, "Hey, want to know how you make money? You make a book telling people how to get grants from the government and sell it on TV."
Alright, so I need another metal plating, and I need Okay, I need more okay, I need more dihydrogen.
Is this like the planet we started on? Or does it just look similar? 'Cause I know
It feels similar, but it was unmapped. So
Oh, okay.
hoping there's some dihydrogen around here.
I have some dihydrogen.
I do as well.
Let me.
Okay, what the?
I have
Wait,
31.
What are those? What are those? Oh, some ships. Okay.
You're out of teleport range.
Yeah, I'm over here by my ship. Holy crap.
I will get. I'm the determined. Let me switch back to mouse and keyboard. How were you out of range?
Where are you? Oh, I'm over here. Let me stand over here.
There you go. Have some of that.
Okay, let me see.
And then.
What does it say? I think I still...
Oh, hey.
I just need to get a little bit more.
I don't know if this can help you, but it's some dihydrogen jelly.
Okay.
If you have to unmake it.
Unjelly it. Oh, where oh, where'd it go? Where did the hydrogen jelly go? Oh, there it is.
Do you need dihydrogen?
Yes. I just need to make fuel. I don't know if
There.
you have enough fuel.
I have given you 57.
Okay.
Is that enough to do something with?
Yes. I just needed...
Okay.
Okay, so now I shall give it back, because just in case you need...
Oh, okay.
You
I've
need
already
it
got.
to make fuel.
I split it in half, so you can keep
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
already gave it to you.
Oh, okay. Well, dang. Well, if you need
hey,
more, you
looks
know where to
like
find it.
I just got recommended a channel that I've never seen before. It is a YBBAAABBY on Twitch.
Nice.
Whoever could that be?
Seems like somebody would play Fortnite with important people.
It's somebody doing something under their own name and not under the company that they're soon to not work for the first time that I've seen.
I think she's... yeah.
For the first, like, that I've watched.
Yeah. I think she's had that channel, but I think
Her name is Abby Russell. She's a gamer. Business inquiries at abbyrussellcomedy@gmail.com. Oh, she's hanging out with Ron Funches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
All
good
those
people.
that group of rascals.
Yeah. Ron Fun. I think I linked it on the Slack, which is Ron Funches was part of a group that was playing Among Us with Austin Creed, aka WWE superstar Xavier Woods, and Adam Cole Bebe, and Cesaro. So 3/4 of the party. And it was them three. It was Dan Reichert, and I think there's some other people that I'm not familiar with, or I don't remember right now off the top of my head. I think I may have been familiar with like maybe one other person, but like yeah, it was them playing Among Us. It was it had some quality Ron Funches on Dan Reichert dunkage. Like vitriol, well, jokey vitriol. Like it was a good like Ron getting worked up at Dan.
Mean to Dan.
Or getting worked up at Dan because Dan
Yeah.
and like Dan was being Dan.
Uh-huh.
he managed to like be Reichert in a game that he had never played before, and still managed to like skillfully pull off being Dan Reichert. You know,
I got inside.
confidently do something
and
that
confidently
he has
accuse
no-
people
yeah.
of like,
and being
oh, was
and being actually right even though you shouldn't be. Yeah,
yeah,
that kind
be
of stuff.
right, or yeah, it's like, or
Exceptionally lucky.
Occasionally, what?
yeah, I think he was part of what got Ron outed as an imposter, even though Ron had done nothing like yet.
Yeah,
The other imposter was doing all the work. Like,
I've hung out with my fair share of Dan Reicherts in my life.
okay. Oh yeah. Well, I should actually put the fuel in the thruster.
If you ever wondered what that statistic that stat in like NES era RPGs was, luck. What does luck do? Dan Reichert, he is the person that
Yeah.
put all visibility scores into luck.
Okay. All right. Did everybody get the hyperdrive stuff? Right. Everyone got the hyperdrive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. I am
go back
inside
home.
the wrecked spaceship. I blew a door off.
Oh, is there stuff in there?
Well, there's a thing that I activated, but all it did was like, now there's a radiation leak, and I ran away, and then I went
Oh.
back, and now it doesn't seem to be doing that, but like, can't use the thing. But it was fun, like blowing some doors off.
Okay. Now I gotta see that.
Well, okay.
Damn. Now I'm
will,
curious.
Farm.
So there you.
What is it? This big ship?
Yeah. So do you can you find me on your map? Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Give me a little. What am I? A green icon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green.
So, yeah.
For Sword 20.
Oh,
I
that's
ran
perfect.
out of pulse engine.
Yeah, so if you come this way... Uh-oh. I'm getting the radiation thing again. But yeah, so see that thing? I
Yeah.
activated that. I had to... I forget what I used to
Salvage
do it.
scrap material. You might have, yeah, you might have
But,
like
like,
salvaged some scrap material like I just did.
Okay.
I think that's the
can you get
perfect.
any...
Holy crap! Holy.
Can you get anything out of those boxes?
Holy crap! Holy crap!
The
Holy crap!
radiation?
Radiation is.
Brutal.
Holy crap! It was brutal. Or the radiation. I have to get back to my ship now. But yeah. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look at those.
Okay.
This is a thing.
But yeah.
Call Starship. What?
I've been charge depleted. What? It's bull.
Okay. Well, if it wasn't already there, I would be able to call it. Okay, good. All right. Let me. Oh, radiation damage. I forgot to get back in my ship.
I found another one.
Another one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find ways to fuel myself to continue on my path.
Cargo pod.
I used
But
tritium.
instead,
Open by repairing.
there we go. Instead, I got silver. Silver didn't do me any good.
I think that maybe you get. Do you get that stuff? I think you do get that. Oh yeah. I think you get some of that stuff from the asteroids. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go back in.
It says to mine it.
Alright, I found some nanites.
Ooh.
What's
Okay,
it
I'm
say?
gonna. Okay, I'm
Panel.
hoping that the radiation has passed,
Right.
but unidentified material.
Oh no, it's definitely not passed in here. You're not happy.
Exenicoite.
But yes, I got 20 nanites out of the second one, so I'm guessing yeah, I got
Structure
something.
entered. Oh, I guess it just kind of. Carius Mybos' glory. Okay, it's fine in here. Not as bad. Okay, nothing in these boxes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if it was like, like it was glitching or something and it wasn't allowing me to get anything out, but
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
it did for you. I only found 2 hidden areas that I could blow up and access.
You had to blow them up?
Oh, well, the
Oh yeah,
doors.
damage. Oh yeah, damage panel.
Yeah, there you go.
I
You
didn't.
access a new hidden area?
I saw damage panel.
Yeah, why
How
is
do
it
I?
not? Oh, you just gotta keep chugging away at it, I guess.
But it usually gives me like it lets me. Oh, okay.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go. Ooh. What'd you
Wait,
find?
huh?
What is this?
I found a
What happened?
wall.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like when
Huh.
it's like when you open your window on your new apartment and you see the brick wall of the next building. Uh,
Look, kitty cat. Stand here and meow at my face.
okay.
Okay, now.
Oh wait, that thing. Okay, I see what you probably were interacting with.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, let me get out of here.
Oh,
So it's probably
did you just? Oh,
radiation.
yeah. There you go. You got nanites as well.
Yeah. Oof, I think that was the trade-off. You get the stuff, but then you cause a radiation leak. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
all right, all right.
Cool. All right. I think I am ready. Get out of here.
Yeah, this one it definitely looks
Starfish.
like.
Is someone shooting at us?
No, I'm just shooting at something in the ground for no reason.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wonder what these are. All right. Okay. So what is this? Space Station Terminal. Oh, what the heck is this? Look at this place. Ow!
Bird sound.
Oh! 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 I, damn! I tried landing in this place and like went head first into
Shoot,
like
what I'd heard.
a structure. Holy poop! All right, let me land over here. There's a station. There's like a little like port.
What?
Oh, there's like a little like
I'm watching your
storefront. Or like a little like
little storefront. Was that on top of? Wait, where'd you find that?
this I just flew a little bit over and I found this like, well, I shouldn't say storefront, like a
okay.
mall. Like a rest stop. I found a rest stop. I found a Bucky Bees.
Oh my gosh.
I found the space Buckies. Hey there. Technology merchant Dan's wares include blueprints for craftable technology as well as the components required to craft them. I can make words. Solar mirror. Ooh, hermetic seals, antimatter house. Oh, microprocessors. This guy has microprocessors.
Product received.
Come here. This guy's got microprocessors. There you go. The two. Oh no, somebody else. It's a nice ship. All right. Okay. This is artifact exchange vault. Oh, this is neat. Submit a fossil sample. Submit a lost artifact. Well, I can find if we find fossils, I know where to put them now. We don't got to go to Blathers. Local information repository. Welcome, interloper, to this information repository for planet Ire. Ida historical databanks indicate several local sites of Viking cultural significance. Sections available. Dispense planetary charts. Ooh, nice. Ancient ruined site detected. Holy crap. There's stuff to find. Holy crap. Yeah, there you guys are. See, I told you, this guy sells microprocessors, so that now we've got half of our thing figured out. Envoy. Grah, interloper. He's in though the words are unclear, the badge on the life-formed uniform is unmistakable. They are an envoy of the Merchants Guild. They do not seem particularly interested in trading me, however. Well, okay then. I mean, I understand. Ooh. Non-stick pistons are down. On it, and we can purchase life support gel here. Okay, I probably bought some life support gel from here. Ion battery. Let's see, anything in particular on demand? Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that. Ooh, semiconductors are up. Crystal sulfide as well. Ooh, unrefined pyrite grease is huge up. 88 plus 88%. Oh. God dang it. Where are my buttons? Okay. Request dialect help. Practice language skills. Request dialect help. Friendship symbol. I have learned the word for help.
Radiation protection falling.
Practice language skills. They gave me a little gift. Unstable plasma. Oh, nice. Let me talk to this guy. Okay. In my youth, I was a coward, infamous amongst my clan. I could not bring myself to shoot a simple geck, let alone a fearsome sentinel drone. But times change. We lose our weakness. I hope you will shed yours. Things are coming up Millhouse. Okay. Conscript. Interloper. Terror 2. Viking. The life form gestures at me as I approach. They draw my attention to their weapon. And a presence. Is this a threat? An attempt to intimidate? Request dialect help. Something for trade. Give. Power. Yeah, he's teaching multiple words. Oh, okay. Already learnt. Hot and moist on my visor. I recall several I may say to them. Power. Okay. Okay, this is... I'm afraid of going into... This is indicating I should not go forward. Because I might get in trouble. But... Ooh, I learned 10 words. Wait, is this offer shelter from hazard. Oh, buildings offer shelter from hazards. Okay. Ancestral vault. Give. Archive access granted. Nice. Decrypt archive. The archive holds thousands of lines of poetry, a monument to a fallen traveler named Asteria. Sing Asteria, hero traveler, master of the blades of Herc. Of the endless battle, the sadness of lost Atlantid, the price. Of mercy and waiting, they who fulfilled prophecy. Who, Atlas made, Atlas sent, harried Aeron, smote horror. Found the darkness at world's end, joined Viking side. Pirate traveler, friend of the first, ally of heaven. Whoa. To Asteria, 1 of 6. That's cool. I wonder what I got from that. Okay, do I have chromatic metal? Um, uranium deposit, pulpy roots,
Radiation protection.
damaged machinery, buried cache. Knowledge stone. Unknown building. Okay. How do we... Like, all right, so what do you say, guys?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
It's all quiet. I haven't heard you guys in a while.
Oh, can you hear us
Oh,
now?
I'm
Oh,
space
yeah, man.
alien.
Yeah, I just got into the moment here. I found some oxygen. I got excited about it. Went
Oh,
on
you
a
did?
little
Or-
mini adventure. Well, I kind of left the little camp a little bit.
Oh, yeah. There's some like stuff around here that is worth like. Looks like it's worth like looking at. There's
Oh,
if you press F, you can look around and you see that there's like a mysterious building. There's like some knowledge stones, buried cache, gamma weed.
You want to hear something really crazy? I can hear Petey, but I can't hear Daisy.
what? That's
Okay, there we
weird.
go. Finally,
There-
I just clicked over to. I haven't heard you in forever.
Oh, that's weird.
I haven't.
So
There was
offended.
like some like quietness for a while.
Gotta stick my hand in front of your face to make sure.
Oh, there's some copper deposits right over there.
Copper.
I'm gonna
Where?
go buy my way to success from space station. Oh hey, Petey, you took off too. Anybody got a space map?
I should have tagged. Okay, it's over here. I'll just get all the copper I need. Gee, okay.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, weapon charge depleted. A multi-tool. Terrain manipulator.
Technology recharge.
Okay. And now I have enough copper. But it took a lot of this deposit for me to get that.
Glowing mineral. How do I harvest you? Just like that.
Has gamma weed.
One.
I landed in some gamma weed. So I'm gonna try to. Ooh. I'm gonna go to this. Going to this ancient ruin. Squirps 420 tagged that gamma weed.
That's right.
That was an accident. I meant to tag something else. That's funny that it shows that. PD tag ancient ruin.
Yeah. All the way out here. It's actually pretty far. Yeah, I wonder if like it would be easier to go from space. Oh yeah. It'd be quicker to get there from space. Cause I can pulse engine in space. In the space I can pulse.
I don't remember how to land with the keyboard. Which freaking button is it?
E?
Is it?
I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. Good job, thank you.
I was just me. That was me guessing. I didn't remember. I was like,
Hitting everything but.
yeah.
But that.
Okay. Made it to the ancient ruin. It really was easier to go into space. It was faster to go into space than come back down.
Silly.
Well, it makes sense because like in space I can use pulse engines. So whereas on the ground I can't. What is it? What is this? What's this? What's this?
I think I have an ungodly amount of dihydrogen. I've just like any chance I get, I just take it all.
Yeah. Can't hurt.
No regrets.
No
Right.
regrets. What is this? Deuterium. What's this place? Oh. Gravitino ball?
Oh yeah, take that. That's worth money. But watch out, you might get attacked by sentinels.
Oh shit.
Heads up.
I'm out of here. Off the space.
Yeah. Buried thing. Yeah, this is fun.
Okay, I need to hostile scan. Holy shit.
Oh no. There's a starship after me.
What
I
do you
don't
do?
know. I'm running away from it though, and I think I'm being successful.
Oh my gosh, I landed my ship on damaged machinery. Like just
Damn it, I
out
can't
in
use
the
my
middle of
pulse
nowhere.
engine. I can't use my pulse engine. Oh, pulse driver,
No.
I thought it was online. It said pulse drive online, escape possible. But
Oh,
then
no.
there's like, and then it took it, like, no, take backsies.
I'm 3 minutes from yuck yum.
Oh.
And the world.
Oh,
is
planetary interference. Okay, I was gonna go back to to this base, but I'm just gonna go back to our home planet. Or
I
what
went
was-
to the base to buy extra stuff.
Oh. I found a monolith. Exciting. To go
The
learn some
giant
language
and
stuff.
black.
No, I don't want to land in the planet.
Is it
I have
full of
learned the
stars?
word for pathetic.
Yuck yum.
Okay. Are you
Stupid thing. Ah.
where? Oh yeah. Where's that? Where's that base that we found?
Well, hey, if you land where I am, you can learn some new words.
Okay, let me go where you're at.
On the school bus.
I've learned 3 so far.
I arrive in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh. Landing sequence unavailable. Okay. The exciting music. I still have one. I still have 1 star. I say in GTA terms. The cops are still after me. Alright, there you go.
So, so where I am, PD, the giant monolith, you get up here, it's like I put my palm on it and like the rock melts, and inside I see riches that are beyond belief. Ancient technologies and cargo that will aid my journey. Suddenly the voice of an ancient tribe shakes the ground I stand on. Should I reach in or stand back? I gotta reach in.
That's right.
The lava surges, molten rock grabbing at my exosuit. Time slows. I feel myself burning. There is no release. I am doomed. I close my eyes. When I open them, the edifice is reconstructed, the molten rock solid on the floor. I feel like hot,
Edifice?
angry wind.
Where did you learn? Oh, I see where you could learn
Standing
words.
decreased. Wait, what?
Also, for a second there, you were going.
That's silly.
You're moving like a slideshow, and it is comical. It must be oh god. I think I think.
Yes. Yeah, you're moving very strange. You just kind
I
of.
think I may need to bring down my graphics quality. Yeah. Just to like, because I think it picked graphics quality based on, you know, just playing this game, but I think playing and streaming at the same time might affect the workload.
Ah.
Sounds
So they're-
plausible.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
This game seems like it's probably
I mean, look at those
Takes
bird,
a
look at
little
those bird
more.
creatures. Holy crap! They're like, I just saw these bird creatures fly by it. Look, these birds are flying at at like the speed of fart. And
for speeds. Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's like you're watching Robo Race.
but look at this. Look, wait, what's
Gee.
Yeah,
Oh, what is
also it's buttery smooth.
wait, what? What's
It's
the
both
difference?
buttery smooth and like terrible all at the same time. I don't think this is your computer problem, Petey. I think that this is a No Mansky problem.
Yeah. 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 Oh wait, it went back to. Oh, okay. It didn't. I didn't apply. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. And it requires a restart. Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, it is Scorp's ship.
Sorry.
It's alright. I turned myself around. Oh, wait, no. This is... Oh, or advanced mining laser. Where I can get an advanced mining laser.
You can buy one at that space station
Oh, yeah.
from the guy who sells all the upgrades. But to do that, we're gonna have to do some long haul resource trucking.
A vortex cube. No, my
make
inventory's
money.
full. Shit, Petey, are you still around?
Yeah, yeah.
Next to
Where
me?
are you at?
Come find. I'm down in a cave. Not too far away.
Down in a hole.
Yeah, I see. I see your blue. Kind of far away.
Radiation protection.
See, because I'm not the one who's so far away.
You're moving like a
We're
stop
not
animation
here.
character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
So are you. Is it down
so-
here?
Yeah. So yeah, if we go down here, there are these
Radiation protection.
there's a hazardous floor up here. Shoot him down.
Oh.
But yeah, there are these cubes. But my inventory
I have
is full, so
discovered-
I gotta-
Subterranean relic. Ooh.
Oh shit. Sorry, that
Oh.
might have been me pulling this up. I don't know.
Oh, toxic protection. I got farted on.
Sorry about that.
Oh no,
Alright.
for gas.
Cave gas.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, were you able to pick up all the cubes?
I picked up 3 of them.
Okay, cool.
Let me see.
I ran out of inventory space. I don't know. Seem cool.
Used for trading. Their total value is 17,000 units for all 3 of them. Nice.
Ooh. Neato.
So-
There was one of the things that was talking about like where you put your fossils. I
Yeah.
thought it said the place for relics as well,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah. Well, I have to see. We'll have to see. All right. Let me.
found more.
What I've forgotten what words I learned from these things. How many of these word things are? I found
I
2.
think there were 3. total.
Okay,
I
I see
think-
one.
think-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there are. I thought there were like
Pathetic.
2 on that level. Yeah, there you go. And then there's like 1 on the ground.
Yeah.
And then if you go up the stairs and look down.
I found. So there's one in the back,
Yeah.
and then
You got
there's
that
one
one.
over here.
And then there's 1 on the ground.
Yeah, there's one
Is it
here.
behind that one?
Oh, there's another one. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's one like actually. Is it out there on
Okay,
the
so
third?
that's 4. Okay. So I found 4.
Okay, cool. I can't remember if I
Oh.
found 3 or 4.
Let me talk to this monolith thing. What's this? What's this scholar thing? By the way, Legacy of Duquette Baron, the Viking, Lacan Crooked, and Lepingu. I place my hand on the monolith, then stand back when it melts in response to my touch. Molten rock drips down from the stone, exposing a hollow interior. Inside, I see riches that are beyond belief. Ancient technologies and cargo. There. I'm gonna reach in that some bitch.
Do it.
I'm doomed.
You're gonna reach in there and pull out some space wisers. And you're gonna crack them open and
Exosuit
kind of
damage
pour sunlight
detected.
down
Holy
your
crap.
face.
Alright.
There's some lovely
Viking
muck down
rank
here.
detractor.
You got a tractor?
God damn. Where's these birds? These birds or something else. Alright. And then there's those. And then there's that
Oh
ship.
man, I am Skyrimming the hell out of this thing. I just climbed
Okay.
over a thing that I totally should not have been able to.
Oh no! God damn it! I keep, keep turning myself around and looking at the wrong ship. Ooh, this gives uranium.
Well, yeah, it does. Money.
I'm about to do something endlessly stupid, but amazingly entertaining.
Maybe my inventory's full. No, not again.
Alright, so jumping off of massive objects. Not a very scary thing in this game.
I wonder what that. Oh, that build. Is that the? Oh, that the building we came from. Looking at over here. I think that is. Damaged container.
I am currently lost underground in this cave. I will say that.
Free slots in
That's cool. I'm back near Yuck Yum.
Down in
And,
the hole.
Yuck in my soul.
Ooh, what is that glowing thing? Alright. Advanced mining laser. Okay, I need to analyze this. Okay. Cargo drop. Is that a cargo drop right here?
radiation protection falling.
Root damage. More scrap material.
Inventory full.
That's good. Oh, inventory full. Inventory full.
Aw, you can't go under the sea.
Under the sea.
Even the sturgeon and the ray try to go in the water. They say, no way.
Titanium. Oh, analyze.
So this cave we went down into, PD, to get those cubes.
Yeah.
This cave is really fucking big. Like, I'm kind of lost down here. I took some turns and I don't know how to get back, and I'm trying to follow your icon, and I was like, I don't know, but
Remember,
Having fun.
you have a terrain tool.
I do. I could, use that and jetpack out. Jetpack power
I'm looking at
sur-
my.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, my starship is full of shit.
God.
Okay, I need to figure out. Wait, I have a shit ton. I have chromatic metal. How much chromatic metal does this thing need? Oh yeah, it needs 125. I forgot. What was blowing up nearby me? Okay. 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 I might have to start selling some of the excess shit I have.
But it's all such good shit. You never know when you'll need it.
Yeah. Alright, where this was the building. Okay, this was the building that we came from. Nuclidic atmosphere. Isolated. Okay. This guy. This is like. That's hilarious. Like, that guy's been working smooth, and this guy's. That's hilarious.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. So.
But I'm having fun.
Yeah. Alright, residual goop. Okay, they don't have a lot of demand for this residual goop. What do I need silica powder for? Is it creates a tunnel anywhere to be in process in a refiner to create glass. Oh, this is what okay. Magnetized ferrite. Okay. Advanced structures and technology and avoid ingestion.
No.
Rusted metal. Marrow bulb.
Units received.
Ooh. Gravitino bulb.
Units received.
Uh,
Received.
okay. 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 Oh. Damn, somebody took all your frames, buddy.
So what do you think goes on at a snack convention? I mean, like I have a pretty good idea about like certain kinds of trade shows that also existed at the same time as conventions that I went to. So like I'm familiar with the what is it, the KBIS, the Kitchen and Bath massive convention, the Lupus convention that was going on that one time during the what do people do when they convene from the National Confectioners Association? There's really good footage of Vin Diesel selling street sharks at Toy Fair in like 1995.
Upgrading.
So I wonder if there's going to be like people pitching wild and wacky flavors of nerds. Or if it's going to be like terrible,
Contact is not
mundane
advised.
business people
Junk.
and doing business in their confection suits. Big combo is big business.
Yeah. I think I am. God, I don't know. I can only imagine. All right. Let me see about this. I think I saw somebody did what was it? I may have seen like a documentary or a special on the pizza convention, or one of the pizza conventions, like pizza maker conventions. I don't remember
Yeah.
where I saw that. It was like a no. All right, so it's not here. Damn, where do I sell that thing? Oh yeah, my Fecium.
I don't know. The being around people that are extremely into something that like I have no clue about, like whenever I see competitive darts with like full house crowds of drunk people screaming, I'm like, I would hang out there and not understand any of this and be like, yeah, like I just threw a dart. And I think I could do a pizza convention.
Oh, that's a vortex cubes. Okay.
I'm from Hib Confection.
Ooh, demand is up for this
Like a
for the vertex
badge
cubes.
thing on press.
Yeah. I wish we had a snack podcast. I wonder if we should.
I mean, I've talked about Snyder pretzels many times.
I wonder if it was worth sending the existence of that convention, the information to the people behind the podcast Face Jam, which is Michael Jones and Jordan. Oh, I forget his last name, but no, his name is Jordan from Achievement Hunter or from Rooster Teeth. That they wanted to call the Michael Jordan podcast because one of his name is Michael and one of his name is Jordan. I don't know if they were seriously considering that, but that was the joke that they were saying. So they settled on Face Jam as opposed to
Aww.
Space Jam. And it's they also like to call it the Fortnite podcast because they release every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and it's basically they do limited time food items at like fast food restaurants and diners. So like, let me pull up episodes. What I'm saying is listen to Face Jam. I gotta listen to Face Jam. I like the people that are involved. They did the McDonald's Bacon Barbecue Burger and Snickerdoodle McFlurry last episode. Arby's Cheddar Sandwich and mint chocolate shake. Jack in the Box Tiny Tacos and Loaded Tiny Tacos. Papa John's Papadillas.
Papadillas.
Taco Bell Buffalo Chicken Nacho Fries and Buffalo Chicken Nacho Burrito. Nacho Fries Burrito.
This episode of Face Jam?
Oh, I was almost playing an episode of Face Jam. Sonic Double Stack Cheeseburger and Reese's Overload Blast. Pizza Hut Big Dipper and Mozzarella Pepper Popper pizzas. They just eat them and they give them a rating. Okay. All right. Okay. Space Trucker. I earned the achievement Space Trucker.
Aww. Good job. That's exciting.
Damn, I should have taken a screenshot. If I knew how to take a screenshot, I'd do one. But I'll just screenshot it from the episode. That's a thumbnail. That achievement announcement right there.
Very nice.
Okay. What else did I need? Okay. Alright, I'm going to go back.
How did I make chromatic metal?
Put copper into refiner.
Ah, it's copper. It's like, what am I missing here?
Yeah. That's a big thing. You'd go get a copper deposit. I found one on
I
this
mean, I
planet.
have a ton of it. I just don't have enough of it.
Yeah.
I forget how I made it.
Yeah, that's where I was. I had like 47 chromatic metal, but you need like a bunch more. Alright.
Because I got all the other parts I need.
Okay. Space station or Peteyville. There you go. I'm gonna tag Peteyville. Oh wait, no. I was gonna tag Peteyville. There you go. There you go. There you go. My base.
So, I learned that, like on your exosuit and the starship, they both have a technology tab,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize you could like press E on certain items to move them over there permanently to free up inventory space.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
That, yeah.
I
That's
just thought they were
nice.
for upgrades for your exosuit and stuff.
That's what I thought too, but no, it just says move technology, and you put that, move it over, and boom. Now I got inventory space.
Okay.
What do I have to kill around here to get some copper?
Let me see. I'm here.
Some malachite.
Alright, let me look around. The easiest thing to do is just look around with F, and it'll tell you all the deposits nearby. Ooh, buried technology. Don't need a star bramble. Damn, another buried cache. Subterranean organic structure. I don't know what that means, but I'll tag it. There's a squirps in the distance. There's a knowledge stone. A drop pod. Paraffinium deposit. I found a I don't see any copper deposits. Not from this vantage point.
Maybe there's no copper on this planet.
There should be. At least on we're back where at least where me and Brett are at.
Ah! Do.
We came back to.
I learned the word for death.
Oh, okay. It only tags
Nice.
the last thing. Is like okay. Subterranean organic structure. What the heck does that mean?
The heck do you mean?
Dig it out, man. Some goodies in there, I bet. I just dug up a giant crystal. Exciting.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready, rock, ready.
I got gluey gel sack and a pungent
gluey
nodule.
I mean, you
Processed
know that's
protein.
what's next with Gooichi is gonna be Gluichi,
Oh yeah.
Luigi Mansion 4.
Processed protein, runaway mold, an out-of-control mold growth that builds up in poorly maintained machinery. Likely to
What?
be several different species of mold merged together into one super colony, used for upgrading.
The
Nice.
flood.
Oh, yeah, I can move technology. Yeah, I can move the life support systems. That makes sense. I can move the tech over into the spot. Like hazard protection should be over here.
I don't always bribe aquatic mammals to do my bidding, but when I do, I do it through the tomes.
Okay. Okay. That's portable refiner.
I'm excited to not have to worry about nobody having feather fall anymore.
Yeah. Oh, advanced mining laser. Okay.
Man, I am sodium rich.
But there's everybody has fun stuff in their background now that we added, and I'm looking forward to see what we add for Drew whenever I get a chance to sit down with him.
That'll be good.
Poop ton of copper. Let us begin.
Don't
Processing
forget to
out.
hydrate, everybody.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 10 o'clock already.
yeah.
So much fun. I do this every day.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what was the... Okay. Streamlabs. Streamlabs chatbot.
Streamlabs OBS.
Okay, letting that work.
How do I get the terrain manipulator out?
G?
G,
Right,
baby, baby,
toggles.
baby. Okay, have enough. Horizon installation, okay. Oh, Starship is out of range. What doesn't matter? Let me call my Starship.
I hear that they were meant to fly. I found a giant pile of copper. I hope it is enough.
Take it all.
Hyperdrive installed. Oh, okay.
See if I can learn
Alright.
any other cool words.
Also, I should do the same thing for moving technology into on the ship as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Free up the inventory space.
Deflector shield, I guess. Okay. Alright. That being said, okay, so it needs energy. So it needs either a warp cell or a warp hypercore. Okay. And I imagine that's part of that's the next part of the tutorial. Objective complete. Craft warp fuel. Find antimatter recipe. Return to my ship. Okay. Auto diagnosis report. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Tune the scanner to antimatter. Search for antimatter.
Dial your radio in to the antimatter station.
Starship. Search for antimatter. Search for the Starship scanner. Scanner tuned to antimatter. Okay. Perform the search with the atmospheric interference detected. Perform planetary scan from orbit. Okay. So I gotta go into space. But first I need to fuel up.
Product constructed.
Oh, I have some uranium
Technology recharge.
for the time being. Oh wait, I just did a backflip. Oh. Antimatter detected? Huh? Gesundheit.
Jesus. That was so quick that I couldn't reach the giant red button in front of my face.
I guess I gotta go to that planet. I found the antimatter tracings,
Oh.
and it's on the planet you're on.
But-
I have to go back there. Okay,
I just keep getting distracted by everything along the way. What is
Yeah.
this? Climb this space ladder. Okay.
The space ladder.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a, well, it almost looked like a
A
rock
space
climbing
elevator?
wall,
A
but
space ladder sounds like something that would suck.
no, but it's
I
really
gotta
good.
go fix the antenna on top of the space ladder.
Climbing a giant tower up my third.
Okay,
Ladder.
well I gotta see that once I get done with this.
Come find me. I should be pretty obvious up here on this tower.
First, I gotta land on this thing and land near this thing, get an antimatter thing.
Holographic comms tower. What?
Dang.
One Atlas pass required? What? Okay, Forsaken Terminal. Residual
Forsaken?
goop.
Wow. Cool.
Okay.
Thing. So weird. What does it do? It does nothing. Maybe eventually it will. Just looks very alien.
Hey, this
The device
thing,
opens, revealing
but
a
I
single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter. Tank blueprint and read log.
this
You will
thing's
find
telling
us
me I
when the
need to
time
go
is right.
purchase some microprocessors. I
Yeah.
purchased microprocessors 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you should have already should already have
It
it.
is not popping it.
I mean, you should still at the very least be able to make it. Did you have five? Do you have 5 microprocessors?
Oh, I have those. I'm just stuck at 74.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
looking
No.
for more copper.
Go down.
Okay. Gather antimatter components.
I found nothing.
Condensed carbon and chromatic metal. Okay. Assemble antimatter housing. Craft warp cell. Okay. Alright. Let me just look around this ship. See if I find anything else interesting. Ah, I need Atlas passes.
There we go. Camp Alfalman.
Alright, are you still near the space ladder? 'Cause I gotta see this.
Yes, I left that, but I'm just under it now.
Okay, let me go over there.
And there's a cave. Oh,
A cave of wonders.
cave with more of these little relics.
Yeah.
Just gonna hoover them all up. Fine, fine,
Alright.
fine.
I wonder if
If you want some, go too.
Okay, this will be easier.
There you go. Head for the
Pulse.
red building, I think, or no, just towards me. Yeah, that's fine.
That custom marker.
I don't. I don't think I dropped a custom marker.
Yeah, that
I don't
was
remember
me.
how.
I imagine that was me. Somebody else at some point randomly.
Or I'm like
Oh,
in a cave
flying too fast. Cannot initiate
right now.
landing.
Yeah, you see all that down there?
Oh, flying too fast. To like to calm my ship down. Ah, ow. There you go. All right, I'm landing.
I hit a
Alright.
rich vein.
Where? Oh, is this thing? This giant red thing, or is it a rock of some kind?
No, you'll see it. It is like a yellow spiral tower that's small at the bottom and very large on top.
Is it? No, this is it.
Could you
Where
please
are you?
blue? Oh, go down the ridge. Yeah, like do you see my color on your screen? My little
Yeah, okay, there you go.
diamond. There it is. There you go. Sorry about that. I was exploring that cave
Yeah.
when you flew in. But yeah, it's like you can take these ladders up to the top, and then you can click on the little holographic thing, and it tells you there's like no activity going on right now. But there's a
Yeah.
save point, and it's a thing.
Loborite. Okay.
Well, there are some boxes I looted, unless you have one of those nifty Atlas passes or whatever they're called.
Nah.
Taken.
Yeah, I ran into that same Atlas Pass problem where I do the next. Oh, what? And they're behind it.
Oh.
What? Okay. 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 Climb the ladder. My little stubby legs climbing the ladder. Holographic comms tower. Holo terminus activated. Network traffic low. Access records? There are no incoming calls currently registered with the Holo terminus. Logs from previous calls are available. Access logs. Interesting.
I don't know what it's good for right now, but it's a thing. It's a
I
discovery.
think it was, if we knew more Viking words, it'd be even more useful, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I forgot to. Okay. Totally forgot to turn on that camera. Oh, no.
Inventory always full.
Yep. Yeah, now I'm curious about these other buildings.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Radiation protection stabilizing. This place offers nothing else. I'll take that at least. Okay. Which looks to be the case. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Did you already loot these buildings?
I found one computer that gave me some nanites. That's all
Okay,
I could
that's
find.
fine.
I don't know
I
if I missed anything.
imagine.
Oh, hey, there's a chair you
Also,
can sit in.
I found a chair. Oh no, I can't sit in it, but I can spin it.
That's silly. Broken pH balancer. Okay. Or
You can't make your perk plus, or whatever that. I forget what the thing is. pH balanced, or a secret deodorant.
it's deodorant for women.
Strong
Which
enough
one?
for a man.
But pH balanced for a woman.
oh yeah. Is that secret?
It's been so long since I've seen an
Man.
advertisement like that.
That's like one of those trivia questions. Like, here's their slogan. Name the brand.
I mean, if it's not an advertisement that's on MLB TV and repeated like every pitching change in between inning, like sometimes twice, like I when it comes time to watch regular like Fox television for like postseason baseball, and you're like, oh hey, they're doing ads for Fox television shows. Like,
Yeah.
this is weird.
Yeah. It's weird having to watch those ads for like sports. Like back in the, like when we used to have the Marooney call to the bullpen. Now it's the auto. I wonder if it is still AutoNation that sponsors the Marlins call to the bullpen, or the Marlins bullpen changed because it was called the call to the bullpen because I don't know if you've. Do you guys have AutoNation up there?
AutoNation.
Daisy, you would know.
You would think I would.
AutoNation.
I don't. You might not. So their jingle is the to the tune of Ghostbusters.
No, we do not have that.
Yes.
Nope.
Uh,
Definitely don't have that.
yeah, it's to the tune of Ghostbusters. An exocraft. Launch services not charged. Okay. So I have to go back around. It's when you need a car, truck or van. Who you gonna call? Auto Nation. But it was better when it was the local one, because the Auto Nation was built by was founded by old Wayne Huizinga, the late Wayne Huizinga. But I think the local one, or maybe a bunch of them were used to be called Maruni. And I think may have gotten it from them. I don't remember what happened, but I remember it was much better when it was, we need a car, truck or van. Who are you gonna call? Maruni. I was like, that just, I think that one flowed a lot better. Like,
Huh.
and then therefore it was called the Maruni call to the bullpen, because who are you gonna call? Maruni.
There you go.
Iconic South Florida auto dealers. Right there.
I
with,
mean, we have
Kendall
our fantastic regional people. They're all dead now, but Don's guns and old Don and his guns and Bob Rohrman, who would do
Yeah.
like some of the worst, like recorded on a camcorder that your dad would have quality of commercial that played only during like the 4 p.m. cartoon block.
Yeah.
Complete with like folk, like some urban myths about Mr. Borman and why he may or may not have ended up in a hospital. Which, whenever I was meeting people from other parts of Indiana, and Bob Rohrman came up, I'd always ask them like, "Hey, you got the story? You know a story?" They're like, "Yeah, I went to high school. Somebody said their mom was at the hospital when they, whatever, Richard Gere equivalent."
Not enough. Damn. Okay.
It was like, what was the Stephen Colbert? I am America, and so can you. There was a line in the book that said, "The truth doesn't really matter. Just ask Richard Gere's gerbil."
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Stephen Colbert. Make me laugh in 2010.
Yeah, Rick Case is another South Florida guy who passed away recently. Who's another car dealer, Rick Case Honda.
Did he have a career before he was a dealer? Like a former boxer or,
Don't know. I know that
we're knocking it out of the park here at...
where's my phone?
Because I when I went to school in Pennsylvania, I was down the street from Arnold Palmer's line of dealerships in beautiful Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Rick Case. Auto Magnate Rick Case. Let's see. He battled cancer. Was a bummer. Rick Case, 5 for 4 years. Oh wait, no. Where's his? He's a well-known philanthropist as well. Founder of Rick Case
That's what I put down on my first line of my bio too.
Case was a giant in South Florida whose dealership name can be seen on vehicles near and far. He and his family also gave back to the community in many ways, from helping families finding housing to giving gifts to children on Christmas. Case's story started in Ohio. His journey began in the front yard of his family home. He began selling used cars in high school. In 1962, he opened his first dealership, Moxie Motors, in Akron, Ohio. His empire grew from there. He was the first. He brought to Fort Lauderdale. He was two of the first Hyundai dealerships in the country. Yeah, opened two of the first two Hyundai. He opened the first two Hyundai dealerships in the country. Or Case Hyundai, I imagine, or whatever he was calling it back then.
Daewoo.
He's an okay guy.
Yeah, I'm not close enough to places where I would immediately, like, having crawled around in some local car dealerships when I was shooting photos. There are certain ones that you look around and you're like, oh, you're from a certain place and everybody's like a family member here, and this seems like some sort of organization towards up to no good. Perhaps nobody here is it is not the same at this dealership than the other one. But like, man, there's some fantastic used car dealership stories if you start digging around.
Yeah.
From my years of working in auto body, there's some criminals.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, and it sure is funny. I also was trained how to do automotive upholstery, by a guy who used to do upholstery in Miami in the 80s.
Damn it! I pressed the wrong button.
And he had the nostrils to prove it.
No, damn it! No, not
And had strong opinions on how cool
Alright.
leisure suits used to be. In St. Louis, in the St. Louis area, there is a group of auto dealers under the Bomberito name. So you'll be driving behind people with a sticker that says Bomberito, and like, what the hell is that?
Alright.
It's like a Paper Mario enemy.
Look at all damn chickens. Wait, you're
All
off
those
planet.
Ross's key.
Ooh, the hydrogen crystals.
I got like 230 of those.
I have 566.
Yeah.
I need to make it a habit of I gotta make it a habit of getting all the dihydrogen I can grab.
Yeah, so when you find those pockets of dihydrogen, sometimes there's like the taller crystals looking ones, and sometimes they'll give you a crystal that you can like press
Yeah.
E, and analyze it. And I just got a storm crystal, which is a unique, valuable curiosity. Yeah.
I have okay, I'm making antimatter housing. Okay. What do I need to do? Okay.
Metal alloy.
Construct starship fuel.
Exclusively found on extreme weather planets. Weird.
What?
It is worth like 125,000 units.
What did you find?
That's so that storm crystal somehow I broke
Oh.
open. Yeah, this is nuts. Fuck it, I'm gonna sell it. I want the money.
Okay, I need to.
Man, I'm telling you, this morning I woke up, got out of bed, drove a comb across my head, and I sat down at my computer to start doing some business. And I just happened to have Twitch open, And I look over in the corner and I see this like suggested for you. And it had like this weird almost Cyberpunk 2077 logo. And it said what looked like Robo Rage. And I looked at it closer and I'm like, oh no, oh my god. It's happening. It's Robo Race. And I click on it and I see some of the worst live production, a beta test of a sport. It was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. It
It's a beautiful
was
thing.
beautiful in a way that like, and I got to share it with the weirdos in the Shift F1 podcast Discord, where we enjoyed watching a robot drive an expensive sports car right into a wall.
Yeah.
Some lawnmower man-esque octagonal there was, what was it called, the metaverse. In the metaverse you can get power-ups and bonuses and avoid walls, but mostly it was 5 different groups of students, and 2 of them being successful at going around a track 3 times.
Yeah.
In a 25-minute period of time. And there were some presenters of the British kind, doing the whole like, we're gonna interview people and comment on this thing, and they're trying their best not to cheese out because they just watched a very one of the only 2 Robo Race cars got destroyed.
Yeah.
They all have to share the car. They just download their robot to it.
That's fantastic.
And it would there were white balance issues, there was a gamma issue, there were frame rates so slow that the magpies flying around Thruxton were like choppy. It was 4 frames a second at some points. They had an overlay over the video that had like the speed of the car and stuff and a bunch of info, but it also had a little square. Inside of that square was the flag of the country of the students, and it bounced around like the logo inside of a DVD screen. And so the American flag was just bouncing around in this little square. And also it was like also definitely an overlay for like a camera, because it had the EU "do not throw this into a trash bin" symbol, and what looked like a fully charged battery, but it also was like Predator vision or Terminator vision, so it was kind of awesome. Somebody is blowing a lot of money on some awesome dubstep and graphics, not so much on the cameras that they use to shoot the actual robotic race car.
Well, you can probably
it is fantastic.
You can probably get the dubstep and the graphics in places you can get stock stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm every now and then I hear like, oh hey, I've heard that tune on like a podcast or 2.
Yeah.
That's some audio network gem right there, but yeah, it was pretty cringeworthy to think that somebody had to wake up and go to work expecting that they were going to cover this really cool automated race car thing, and they had to fill as like car literally spun and did a donut as it was trying to end a lap, and it didn't even cross the finish line before it spun. It was going the wrong direction. They had to get a human man out there to go pull the thing around.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so okay, we're trying. I'm gonna go to the portable refiner.
I've learned a signal booster.
I practiced my language on a dude, and he gave me a warp cell as a
Ooh,
gift.
nice.
Yeah. I'm back at the base on the one planet we've kind of been on. And I
Yeah.
went back to the archive, and it was like, oh, you can only, like, I don't know, open the archives if you speak the language or something. And it gave you 4 options. And so I chose pathetic, and it unlocked it. And
Yeah.
I learned about justice and vengeance. So that
Oh,
was a thing.
nice.
And go back and use new words on it.
Yeah, because I used give, and it gave me something about a poet.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened the first time I did it too.
It's a hard day's work here at the chromatic metal farm.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta do some... Okay, you're doing command. I should have just...
You know, one thing about this game that is it is a step down from Astroneer. When something comes out, it doesn't ding.
Yeah.
There needs to be a ding.
Okay, what? Oh, wait. How do I... What is the... Okay, there you go. Portable refiner. Okay, I'm gonna do my own portable refiner. Put a little bit of carbon in there.
Yay, I'm ready to try and find antimatter.
I need a whole lot. I need a whole shit ton of. So you're gonna scan. You're gonna go off world. You're gonna you're gonna do a planetary scan, and you're gonna go back to Ida. To air.
Well, what did you say that you were looking for?
Oh, I gotta get. I'm just gonna get a bunch of carbon right now.
Okay, because I've got like 796 right now.
Oh, okay. You can hook me up with that carbon so I can just start refining it.
There you go. That's your burden to carry.
Yes. Okay. All right. That I can work on now. But yeah, you're gonna just go to you're gonna go back to the radiation world over there and condensed carbon. Okay. And condensed carbon gives more charge than regular carbon. Find condensed carbon as crystals or process it or refiner. Okay. Okay. Craft antimatter. Okay. Chromatic metal.
Wanted to
Okay.
land.
Assemble antimatter housing. Craft warp cell. Okay. Good. Got a warp cell. Okay. How much? Okay, so I need to get more of both. Okay, let me keep making. Keep making condensed carbon.
I don't want to toot my own or your horn, Petey, but I think that we could probably do a better live production of a robotic race. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
We have witnessed enough like seat of your pants live productions
Yes.
over the internet, and been a part of our own in our. Yeah, I've seen things go exceptionally wrong before, and watch people get through it.
My fundamentals broadcasting class, they had made this teacher come in to campus, but like they're doing a lot of like efforts to like keep things safe. So like apparently the whole campus is like very like labyrinth like to kind of like limit contact, and they're limiting who gets to can how many students can be in a classroom for a class and stuff like that. So none of us are required to go to the campus, but so we're doing remote, so they had to set up. They have a 2-camera setup in each of the classrooms apparently to be able to tie them into what we use to just collaborate Ultra on Blackboard. And yeah, the first time he was setting up today, it's like a whole like it took like I don't know, like maybe like 15 minutes for him to be able to get it so that we were able to see him and hear him.
Aw.
So like I imagine if I was there and if you sat me in front of that computer, either they're using something really stupid or I could have figured that in minutes. Like
Yeah. Like the amount of reps that you have, like the muscle memory of, oh, this is going on. It's probably this.
yeah.
Like that kind of knowledge is
Or I would have been like, I would need to. Well, you need this, and they would have been, and we're not installing that on there. Like, okay, well then. Well then, have fun. I'm gonna go home. I shouldn't even be here. But yeah, I'm not going back to campus. Well. Huh.
Bless you.
It isn't. Thank you.
gazooned.
Okay. So I refined the whatever like fluid was to viscous fluid.
Yes.
I wonder if an
Gross.
unnaturally thick fluid.
Esophagus
And it's
water.
it's used for upgrading.
Nice.
Okay, what else do I need? Okay, I need to fuel the hyperdrive.
Hapadraft.
Technology, hyperdrive,
Here's-
1 warp cell.
One place on this planet I have left to visit with my maps. I'll get rid of this.
All right, I
Join you
need
guys.
to find some copper deposits because I wanna get extra hyperdrive fuel. There you go. Okay. Wander.
Boy, I sure am
Traveler-
glad that I have none of what I need to get this pulse engine to work. That's not nice. Okay, there we go.
I've traveled 50 kilosteps.
Good job.
Those
Oh,
ships are
sight.
flying in formation. What the? That was nice. Who?
So, Petey,
Wow.
have you looked at the other video cards that are coming out?
Somebody wow, those great. I gotta look at those.
They're worth looking at.
Oh, where's they used? Okay.
If nothing else, they might become available.
Yeah. Oh wait, I already depleted this copper deposit. Damn it.
Aww. Is it giving you false hope that there was copper
Yeah.
left? Aw.
I mean, I don't need it right now, but Ooh, another one. But I wanted to get extra fuel cells. Damn, I'm curious about. So I guess some bots must have come in. And oh, okay. They used those. It was just bots. Okay. Oh, nice. My word filters work. It was nice. You look into chat. They got auto banned.
You're saying Dankosaur,
For
but spelling it like cold sore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just literally it was what we've been getting where it's the random bot that comes in promoting the get the follower, want to become famous, buy followers. I'm
Cool.
like no, that's not how it
That's
works.
exactly how you do it.
Like no.
You buy numbers because that's what's important.
Yeah, it's not like people who care about that are actually looking at more important information like engagement. Or like it's like Gary Vaynerchuk literally said in a video where it's like he was like saying he's like, I know you bought your followers, your engagement sucks. like I don't give a shit. Like and it was he had a great like tirade against the concept of fake it till you make it. It was like, no, be it. Live your like have your journey be part of your identity, even if it's a long journey. Like faking it, people smell bullshit.
Yes, they do.
At least the people that matter.
Dale Dust Bowl.
Antimatter housing.
That you should be able to make.
Yeah, let me.
Under antimatter, that is just ferrite, dust, and oxygen. In fact, I'll make another one right now.
Why do I not have? Am I not looking? Huh. So I have antimatter.
Well, the game just glitched, and I was in a cave, and now I'm on the ground, on top.
Oh,
Yes, I've done that. Happened with
Oh,
me.
anomaly strengths. Okay, where is? Okay. Ow. Oh, okay. Okay. That's my thing. Oh, that was a whole other thing. It's flying towards an unmapped planet. Wait, no, that's not where I wanted to be. Oh, actually, no, it is where I wanted to be. Okay. It's everywhere I want to be. Okay, so I just need to make a bunch of copper. Okay.
Himanoid Enclave.
Yeah. Buying Instagram followers or buying followers, it's like
Gross.
it's like buying gold in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
It's let me pay money so I don't have to do the thing that is the thing that you want to be good at.
Yeah.
If you want to be successful at influencing, you don't do that by buy. That you're doing it backward. Supposed to get paid
Yeah.
by your following, not pay to get one. But hey, what do I know?
Yeah.
Product constructed.
You're at Influencer Talk on the Rebelli podcast network.
Okay, and then
Product
got
constructed.
Gotta get your
additional warp
Substack.
cells. There you go. Boom.
It's like blogging, but with a different name, but actually the exact same thing.
Okay. Okay. Hyperdrive.
Energy recharge.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, I have a hyperdrive. But I'm gonna. Do you have your hyperdrive cell or antimaters?
I'm looking to see what I don't even know where I'm still playing hunt through the menus the game. Trying to figure, but no, I do not have it. I don't exactly know where I would.
You should
Make
be able
that.
to. I mean, it should be like instructing you on that.
Yeah, because I have antimatter. I don't know how I got it. That's the other thing. No clue how I got it.
Yeah. If you have antimatter, you should be able to craft a warp cell. Make antimatter housing and
When I go to my antimatter,
so you just go to an empty thing and you should make a warp
yeah,
cell.
it says I can't because I don't have an antimatter housing.
Okay, yeah, just make an antimatter housing.
And how do I do that?
You just do the same thing. You should have one. All you need is oxygen and ferrite dust. But I don't know if you're
I
at that
don't-
step yet. Maybe.
I
Oh,
don't have
did you go to the
thing.
Did you go to the thing on the other planet about the antimatter?
The thing on the other planet.
So it should be.
I
Did
may
you
have
get
gotten
off
distracted
world?
by magically getting antimatter.
Okay. Get off world. Do a planet. It should be telling you to do a planetary scan or do a scan to find antimatter stuff.
Okay.
Because one of the things you get is you go to this like ship or this structure, and then you you find a little like node like a computer that's being like wrapped by this like it's been being attacked by poison ivy, the DC villain.
Oh.
There's like all these like gooey things, this plant stuff. You'll take off like goo from like the thing, and then it'll activate the computer, and then that'll give you the schematics for antimatter housing and stuff like that. Yeah, the antimatter trace. So you should go do that.
Cool.
So that'll give you the schematics for the antimatter housing and how to get antimatter and whatnot. And then You'll be able to make a warp cell. Okay, what can be constructed now? I'm gonna investigate the construction stuff because I haven't been.
Some public work.
Buildable technology. Okay, I have no salvage data, so no. Oh, a save beacon. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. Whoa. What? Wait. What? What?
What's going on?
What? It kicked me off of the menu of the construction terminal. I
Aw.
looked around and I was under like terrain that just appeared in this space. I was like underneath the terrain. I turn around. I turn back around. The construction terminal's not there after the terrain fixed itself. Then I turn around again and turn back around. And the terminal's back.
That's weird.
I
That's
don't
really
know.
weird.
This place is haunted. It's these
Sounds like
bubbles.
it.
These are hallucinogens. These bubbles. This is like this is like a Star Trek episode where they like it seems like a beautiful planet, but then like they start to go mad and like they don't want to ever leave. Like Spock got horny or something like that. There was a whole thing. There was an episode like that.
This Ponfar.
It was like it was outside of the Ponfar.
Oh, damn. I'm getting killed by these creatures. These bugs.
All right. I'm going to presume I will be able to come back for you guys, and I'm gonna try out the hyperdrive. 'Cause I have extra fuel, anyways. Well, not enough fuel to launch. What do you want me to craft? Okay, craft metal plating. Okay. Okay, sheesh.
Technology recharge.
Just use that uranium. Launch into space to test interstellar systems.
What did I just do?
Access the galaxy map from the quick menu. Okay, access the galaxy map. Ooh. There you go. Viking, industrial, perilous. Okay. Okay, deselect current systems. Okay, this is the path towards, whoa. Presumably towards the center of the galaxy. Whoa. Look at all this.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so but these are all places out of jump range. But now I can go to this place. Expand. Viking. Data unavailable. I'm just gonna do it. Well, this game has encountered an error and will now shut down.
No!
You did it, Petey.
I broke it.
Oh no!
I think luckily, I don't know. I don't think it'll kick. It did kick you out, right? Like I think like it saves
Yeah, I'm still
locally.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I'm flying. I'm in.
Okay. Host done. I don't
This
have
is
to
a
host.
persistent online world.
Okay, I should still be able to. If I load this game, whoa! It's like I warped. It's like crashes.
That's silly. Game is very silly.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what I'm gonna come into. I wonder if I'm gonna be back with you guys. Like we'll be grouped together again. I'm back on
Well, I'm
the
on my way. I'm on my way.
matchmaking with phone players. Don't see you guys on this thing.
I'm going the wrong way because Daisy's on the other planet.
No, I'm out in space now.
Yeah, there you are. You're off planet. Where's Petey?
Okay. Wonder if I have to join your. I wonder how would I join the group?
How does this work?
Cause I'm like.
I'm on my way back to Yuck Yum, or not Yuck Yum, Tanagra.
All right. Let me know when you get to Tanagra, just in case to see if I will be here and you will arrive here, or if we're not instanced together anymore. Because I am standing right next to the base computer of Tanagra. I'm standing at the
I am
save point.
coming in hot.
I don't see anything coming in. Have you landed?
I have very much landed. I'm looking at
Yeah.
where you should be. We are no
Okay.
longer playing together.
Okay, let me go to. Show. Okay. Available sessions. It'll be. How do I
It is about.
show No Man's. Add No Man's Sky friends. Okay. Figure something out over here. Under general. Just gonna add. It didn't feel like I had to do before.
I figure out how to invite you. I see Brett and I are still in the game together.
Windows key G. Says PD is surveying a planet.
That's weird.
Online discovery services active. What does that mean?
Windows. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I do this. If I. Damn, it doesn't let me join game. Um. Damn. Um. Hmm.
This is weird. You think you'd be able to just add someone during the game?
Hmm. Hmm.
Nothing.
Invite. Go to network. See if you can invite me.
That's where I'm at, but there's no invite button.
Like you.
Yeah.
You find you.
Nearby player list. I think I might have to back out.
Okay.
View No Man's Sky list. Oh, here we go. Invite to game. Invite sent.
Okay. Where's it gonna come from? I don't see, I have to, okay. Mm, hmm. Okay, I finally saw the test message. Let me see. I don't see, nothing pops up.
That's weird. I did it again.
Uh, Maybe I have to be in the game? Oh.
Yeah, do you not have the game open?
I have it open, but I was in the main menu. I was wondering if like it was doing it there, but then I'm gonna see if I go into the game and
Yeah, try joining it, and then let's see what happens.
I'll try to like, cause there's nothing for me to join. I had to it only gives me the option of hosting new session.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the screen because I had my face because I was trying to put in friend codes. So I'm in here, and okay, option network, current groups, view no man. Sorry, invite. Try inviting me again.
Just did.
Yeah, no, so did I.
Do you think it's possible it would pop up through like Game Pass? I can't remember what happened when you invited me back into the group that time I got kicked
Yeah.
out. Like, how did I
Oh.
get? Ooh.
Matchmaking with cross-platform players.
Yeah, we're making a match. Gonna death match. We're gonna be on the map Yuck Yum, Rocket Arena. Come on. Let's go space trucking.
Speedy, were you looking at like a help guide that says
Yeah, I was trying
what
to find
do?
something.
I'm trying to figure out whether it's a No Man's Sky thing or whether it's a Microsoft thing.
Right?
Because I'm coming to you through the Xbox interface as well. And it won't let me invite you to a game from there. From the Xbox chat on my Xbox game bar.
No, that's not. It doesn't show that menu anymore. Man, damn. It's talking about a play game, join game menu. That doesn't exist anymore.
Page join. Huh.
You're still surveying a planet. And it's suggesting a Delu to be my friend.
The only way I found to work was to host the session. So
Yeah, I think I'd have to back out.
But I make sure to like go. I don't know, save.
Oh, I just jumped out of my jet.
I don't know if I'm in a good place to save. I am in space still. Unless I
I just got out of Yuck Yum
save.
or
Save on the
Tanagra.
menu?
Currently playing alone.
Yeah, you
Petey
can't
Rave.
save, right?
Oh yeah, you were able to join me.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm seeing the light right now.
Okay.
Oh. Why? How was I not able to join you guys? Where did you go to join me?
It was just like normal.
Multiplayer?
Like you weren't getting that option at all. Nothing was coming up when you did multiplayer, right?
Yeah, all it gives is host new session, and that's it.
Yeah. I showed up and it said you
Weird.
like normal. Something's fishy. Something is unhappy.
Yeah. It's picking on me. Why is No Man's Sky picking on me?
The Negasaur and a short alien man. Hey, behind you.
There you go. Wow. All right. Let me, before anybody, you know what, before Daisy bothers trying to join our game, let me try warping again and see if I get the same crash. Oh, I don't have enough fuel for the launch thruster. Wait, let me, probably because I didn't save after I did that, so that's fine. Probably have, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go warp drive again. Let's do the warp drive again. Okay. Alright. Okay. Galaxy map. Just gonna warp to the one that it wants me to do. So far so good. So far so good. Oh, okay. I think we're in the clear. I think everything's good now. Well, relatively speaking.
Good-ish.
So Daisy, you're free to go ahead and continue the process.
Okay. I'm
Oh.
trying to make it back to our
Hyperdrive error. Warp
our
fuel
base.
depleted. Searching for fuel source. Warp fuel is not depleted. Warp fuel source. I have extra. Yes, accept it. I guess I do need to. Because technically, I have plenty of warp drive. What? I made extra warp fuels for nothing. Did it eat the 3 warp cells? For plot? I swear,
That
if
would be
No Man's Ski ate 3 warp cells for the sake of plot,
Uh-huh.
that's gonna be some bullshit.
You gotta check the tape.
I mean, the hard part is I don't know if I did. I did have those extra warp cells before. I literally, I don't know. I made that extra the chromatic stuff, and I'm pretty sure I saved, or I don't, well, I don't know. Does it auto save when you leave the planet? I don't know. I did a bunch of other stuff that should have saved. Should have caused me to save. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna not think about it.
Yeah.
I'm just trudge forward.
Dream. So much stuff on the screen.
Oh. New Yasprat.
You entered the hell out of that atmosphere.
Oh, alright.
Land upside
Land
down
up.
sides.
Oh my gosh. That's terrifying.
Alright. Am I upside down again?
Coming in
Okay.
for another approach. Like a glove.
Okay. Calm down. Calm down, ship. Alright.
There's a brake pedal.
I was trying to use the brake pedal. Probably not hard enough, but that's fine. Alright.
Hey, did you discover a new place?
They got a bag of Yasprot.
Ooh,
He paid like
Ooh.
$50 for it.
that's neat.
Also discovered a bunch of knowledge stones.
Oh,
There
no
are
way.
minions everywhere.
Viking word for will.
I want to go where you are.
Yeah, you gotta get your hyperdrive set up.
Oh, man. I'm working on it.
We're too busy watching you do stuff over on our stuff. Go find me some oxygen.
Not showing the bottom of the chat. Oh, okay. I forgot about the chat. No Mansky. There. All right. What was that? What was that I just learned? I wasn't even paying attention to what I just learned. Oh, there's probably a log. Catalog.
Sweet. I'm gonna be hyper driving my way towards you.
Nice. Portal
Shortly.
glyphs. No, not portal glyphs.
Glyph Glaven.
Um, okay, so let me
Carrying so
walk.
much space junk. I feel like my character's encumbered. Things.
All right, the heart of the anomaly.
So don't make multiple orb cells. Got it.
Or at least don't put it into your thing. Is it traveler? Is it friend? What do I say?
Is it human or
I'm
is
gonna
it
say
dancer?
it is traveler. So I'm gonna be honest. This is what responding to questions I am assured that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I'm overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Honestly, from what I can tell, it is last. There's been a lot before me. I do not know how I am being spoken to. The monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen it? Both. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Warp cell. Okay.
So where am I warping? There I'm warping.
Should be like the next star system over.
Brongma that?
Okay. This place also has a shit ton of dihydrogen crystals like right nearby.
I'm wrapping my way over.
Yeah, you'll get like, oh, run out of fuel and has entered this. Hibbity Bibbert has entered the system. There's a cave. Holy crap. A cave of wonders. Ooh. Subterranean relic of another vortex cube.
This is 16. 16. Click.
Ooh. Cave marrow. Marrow bulb.
Thought you said, yeah, a cave bear.
Cave bear. What's this deposit? Resource deposit. Terrain manipulator. What was it? Paraffinium.
Man, new Yaspruit's so much better than old Jasprut.
Yeah.
But advanced Jasprut was where my heart's at.
Yeah.
Some of these aliens are just straight up mean.
Whoa. we scan this rock. This is chasm. Wonder what's down here.
Ooh, my lord.
Impulse beans. I'm scared to go down. Ugh. Trying to like.
Know that you have always been down, down.
And if I didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Ooh, another. Ooh, vortex cubes.
Yeah. For some money.
Especially, imagine if I take them back to the other system.
Sell that shit. Be a intergalactic trinket salesman.
Are you? Oh yeah, you're here. There you are. You're gleaming the cube over there.
I'm sleening the sphere.
Mm-hmm. Cargo drop. What's nearby? That's a silver deposit. Buried cash. There's some copper deposit over there.
Sweet. I got a warp cell. Are you ever
Yay.
getting goodies?
I got my warp cell.
I'm touching these learn rocks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Looking at the sky, seeing if there's other birds I don't know.
Getting educated by way of rock.
Are you guys on our home planet or somewhere
Nope.
else?
No, we're in another system altogether. We used our hyperdrives.
We're at the next story arc, the next mission thing.
So yeah, so if you, ow, what hit me there? If you try to, I don't know if you can still try to like join my game.
Oh, it's fine. Fine. I'm back at the base. I need to make chromatic metal.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need, but I am going to. I'm gonna go grab some cookies. There's cookies in the kitchen.
Oh.
I want some right now. What should?
Oh, that's some artifacting. Oh, that's just a missing texture.
Wish I had a. I should create a BRB thing. But I'm gonna get some cookies. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me get my headphones back on. All right, I have my cookies.
What kind of cookies?
So I have chocolate chip cookies and I have sugar cookies with sprinkles on them.
Oh.
I've got the Publix bakery was having a buy one get one free of 24 packs of these cookies like these size.
Oh.
A little tiny, not huge cookies.
Yeah.
But with it, so I got a pack of 24 chocolate chip cookies like these,
Very nice.
and these little like sugar cookies with
Ooh.
sprinkles.
Hell yeah, sprinkles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Ooh. That is wild. That looks like a
It's a Fledermaus.
it's got
Ooh.
feathers but a snub nose. Like what?
It's an otter bird.
I was trying to like make it move like if I can rotate the model. I don't think I can. What? Oh yeah, I forget that you get nanite crystals for uploading. You have to like go in and upload your discoveries to get the nanite crystals. Oh. So now I see how we can get some nanite crystals.
Oh.
So if you go into your discoveries,
Uh-huh.
and I guess that's why it's useful that we can all discover even things that other people discovered. You just got to go to your planet right now. I think I can go to other planets and
And then you go to discoveries.
yeah, and then like under like all the different categories, you take the category, you take the thing you discovered, and you press F. You hold F to upload.
What
That
does
gives you
upload to?
it gives. I guess it uploads it into the greater system of the people that you're. And then but in turn, what it does, it gives you nanocrystals. God dang it. Like this one. Okay, like this one. Okay, it was discovered by Hibbity Bibbard. Okay, and you have to be no, you have to be the one that discovered it.
Yeah, so it has a little check mark next to it if you discovered it.
Yeah. Like this. Or like it has a little like up arrow.
Yeah, diggity dankosaur.
Yeah. He should be known by the whole universe should know the identity of the Diggity Dankosaur.
Oh, I've also got the Unidogosaur. Dog with a unicorn horn.
Yes. That one, you should also be able to find the Daggity Dunkosaur unless you haven't discovered it yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I have
That's the other one. It's there's the one that's the Diggity Dankosaur, and there's one that looks exactly like it that I discovered.
Okay.
And I named that one the Daggity Dunkosaur.
I have not found that one yet. Okay, cool. Good discovery in the discovery section, Beatty.
I was like, what? You can do this? Now we see how we can get those nanite crystals.
There you go. Right.
Oh, oh dang it. Okay.
I'm gonna diggity dig down this hole.
Nice.
You do that.
See if I get any more of those weird xenomorph praying mantises trying to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hearing some pretty awesome hazardous flora around me. I'm in Petey's hole.
I'm gonna look around, try to discover more things. Now I know that.
Oh, damn. I just almost died. Come on, jetpack.
Whoa. Okay, I almost died
Oh,
too.
that
That was
was
crazy. Wow.
that was something, and I'm glitching out.
Oh, damn, this was already discovered. Bob Brett.
Has been for death. Oh yeah,
Ooh, I discovered that plant.
brain
Nice.
manipulator.
But I discovered these other two plants. What? There's something glowing over there. Aha. I have 194 nanites now.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, yes.
Wait, what the heck did I just dig up? Species record T. woodsivium. Fragment of discovery data from planet Wadlet S40 concerning local fauna.
Mineral. Okay. Oh. Okay, no.
Can I analyze the data? Now what happened? Oh, okay, I got some nanites. Cool.
Find the mysterious messenger. Make your way into space. Oh, I gotta. Okay, now I have the next thing. Okay. That's fine. Okay. What? What are those things? Star bramble. Okay. Hazmat gauntlet required.
Hazmat gauntlet.
Uh-huh.
It's intense.
Yeah. Alright.
Ambitious Starship Shield Module. Illegal vector armor.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a whole butt ton of dihydrogen. Ooh, and unidentified planes. Aha! Oh, this thing gives me fecium,
Ecium.
which is the stuff you get from poop, too.
Lovely.
Carbon and fecium. Oh, hazardous plant. Oh. There's another one of them. Oh no, oh dang it. I need to identify it first. Oh, hazardous flora. Okay. There might be one over here.
I want a bigger inventory. Oh my gosh. Be so sad.
Puckpoom. Or buckpoom. Oh. Fernlonea. What the? Okay. Ooh. Sodium rich plant. Oh, I wasn't even. I think I'm just in a. I'm not gonna worry about the recording. Wait. Uh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go back to my. Well, I'm gonna bring my ship to me. Hopefully.
How do you do that?
You press X,
Ah,
and then there's an option that says summon vehicle.
yeah.
You press Q.
Whistle for Roach. Now I'm inside of the Bebop.
I'm living moss. I'm
Swamp Thing?
I'm just like taking shit when there's sentinels around and discovering if you do one thing at a time and then step back, they'll leave you alone. At least these are not mean ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of the other that says that there are different varieties.
Well, make your way to space.
Oh, hey Diggity Dankosaur, you wanna come hang out with me? Cool.
Okay. Okay. Incoming message. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm gonna identify myself. Yo, what's up? You laughing? Why did you? Tell him you don't understand and tell him you're sorry. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd just like the others. Ask who you are speaking to. There's no reply. The communicator for a false silence. The channel remains open.
The sentinel keeps scanning the Diggity Dankosaur, and then it keeps like roaring at it. But no one's attacking anyone, which is good.
That's good. Stranger's
me out.
coordinates. Landing sequence unavailable.
We are at the. I just received coordinates.
Run low on pulse engine, but I'm just about to make it. Stranger's coordinates?
I just find a
Whoa!
vein of copper.
Whoa!
Cool. What did you find?
Are these plants? Are these crystals?
Maybe.
Well, atmosphere detected.
Cool.
Tela 818. Damaged machinery. Living slime. Oh, I think I'm close enough to this starship that I can put stuff in it. Well, apparently my inventory is full.
Oh.
Welcome to.
Oh, look at all this crap.
Look at all these chickens.
Oh, there's an anti-matter housing. It may have like saved to the point where I just made one of the antimatter housing to make extra. So I look and I
So you
see
never put them together. Yeah, that's good.
so I may not have made those warp cells.
Good deal.
Oh.
I don't know, but I'm just guessing.
I think we can find that stuff out in space as well, because I think that's how I accidentally got some. And was very confused.
Superconductive lock. Repair with sodium.
Technology repaired.
Oh,
Oh,
chromatic metal. Ooh, okay. Okay. I just need to make chromatic metal. Cannot build. I need a metal plating. Okay, that's fine. I can make a metal plating.
I got one.
I'm on another planet.
Oh, I'm right next to you.
Oh, okay. Oh. Hi. Oh, where are you?
I'm over here scanning things.
Oh, okay. Are you?
But here I am. I can rock you, not unlike a hurricane.
Alright, you discovered what these things
Oh,
are.
portable refiner. That's what I need.
That's what I need. So, let me make a. Because I think I'm pretty sure I have a little bit of copper.
There you go. Have some metal plating.
I already have. I already made it, but yeah,
Oh.
thanks.
Well, we'll stack it up. I just got a spot.
Alright.
This
will
has
stop.
become the inventory juggle game.
I'm gonna drop this copper off.
Oh man, there's all kinds of shit inside of this spaceship. There's like a radiation leak. There's a hull fracture.
Yeah.
There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Extract records.
Aw.
Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted
hop
data
in
is a set of plans. An upgrade for my mining beam. Alright. Oh, I could have bought a hermetic seal. Fuck.
Seals all Herman.
Okay, crap.
Thanks,
Alright.
Thor. Oh my goodness.
Alright,
you're
I
so
need
cute.
to... Alright, here's what I can do to consolidate. Let's make all this...
Insane.
Oh wait, what? Are you making chromatic metal?
I wish I was, but I still haven't found copper.
Copper. It's a different kind of resource. You're gonna have to look for a goldy colored pile.
Yeah.
Or scan a different way. You need some chromatic metal?
No, I because there was some in there. That was
Okay.
like
I
I
don't
thought I
have that
grabbed
much,
it.
so I just don't want to throw stuff away because there's so many things, and I don't know what the value of anything is, or whether it's even worth me worrying about that yet, because I'm gonna have to probably dump all this stuff off before I'm
I really
messing with
wish
the
you could
economy.
drop items, but it only
Yeah, I'd
lets
like
you
this
like just
box.
destroy them.
A dropping box.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
A foot locker.
Oh, is this something that I have in my ship? Oh, condensed carbon. I put the condensed carbon. Consolidate there. Okay. Am I carrying tritium? No. Good. Chromatic metals. Shouldn't be carrying any chromatic metals. Okay, that's good.
Runaway mold. That sounds like something that is a bad thing to do. I'm gonna make runaway mold out of this living slime.
That's what you can do. Okay,
Let me cause an ecological nightmare.
I can create additional antimatter and additional antimatter and additional. Holy crap! I had.
Product constructed.
I just need.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed.
Oh, I need more. Need more oxygen.
I found a suspicious mining beam module.
Mm-hmm.
More illegal stuff.
Replaces.
Oh, what you mean? Cool stuff?
That's
Yeah.
right. Install.
And if I put in this runaway mold, it can turn into nanites.
Okay. Okay. Install technology. So. Okay. Just install the nanotubes. I just need to get hermetic seals. Can I craft hermetic seals? Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, I have a confusion. I don't know what happened to my mold.
Oh.
It ran away.
Wiring loom.
Mm-hmm.
Pin details. I'll purchase wiring loop from space station trade terminals. Okay.
And
So
I'm
I need
actually
more.
almost starting to understand this game.
Yeah. Well, okay, so you found this ancestral mother.
Yeah, hop in that thing. Look at how messed up it is.
Oh, crap. Compare. So it is. Ooh. A pulse engine, a launch thruster. I can make a hermetic seal. Pulse engine. Pure ferrite. I can make pure ferrite. Okay. Chromatic metals. Oh, wait, so. Is it better than.
That ship was a 4 million space euro.
Add ship to collection. My starship. Oh, I added it to my collection. Hopefully I didn't. It's on my this one.
Located a copper deposit in the distance.
Good deal.
So excited.
Search for clues among the stars. There's nothing for it but to continue exploring. Exploration guide.
Oh, hey, we're also getting a Shake Shack.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know. We had Jack in the Box. We're a test market because we're demographically very similar to America as a whole.
Yeah.
Like it's a very weird city. So we get a lot of test market stuff, and Jack in the Box didn't last very long, but it wasn't also like the Jack in the Box I remember eating in California. So I don't know how accurate to it would be as if I were to go to a Steak and Shake in a place west of the Mississippi. I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
Or Waffle House that's north of
Nate.
Victor.
What is this doing? Like, is this wow, look at this floating cube.
Yeah, it's like stained glass.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hey, you've got one of those. That's cool.
This planet is weird. Unidentified plant?
Oh.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna turn this bestium into Mordite.
That was a plant? Wonder if like it has that. I would love to see how the formula works for all this, cause like you get this planet and all these like different rocks with different names and different all have like this similar design. This is freaking me out. Also, this music doesn't help.
Yeah, man.
Your base is in construct a new base using bacon computer. Okay. Oh, this starship.
They built this city.
So you have to hop into this one. Shield down. Okay, so if I go into this, I make a hermetic seal. Okay, I need condensed carbon for that.
I need to find myself some oxygen.
Alright. Not enough fuel in the launch thruster.
Oh, start digging around in those boxes that are in front of you. There's launch fuel in one of them. By where the flag is.
Let me see if it counts. If it doesn't count as looted after you look through them.
Oh, I don't think it does. Because I picked up stuff after you.
No, because I didn't look through that stuff. Oh, what? No, I need an atlas.
Over here. You got it.
No. Yeah, this. You must have gotten them.
Oh, okay.
It tends to do that, and like certain story beat stuff is is you get to each have it, but like, ooh, a rainbow.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I was wondering what, like, at what point am I gonna figure out? Okay, we're past the point where they're pushing us in a heavily into a direction, because I didn't know that. Because I remember this game as being the game that we're doing it. You just keep doing this. Is
Yeah.
all I knew of No Man's Sky to be.
Oh my god, I could spend like a year just at our base, like that camp. Not the
Yeah.
camp, but the planet.
This
Yeah.
game is
Finding
very much different than
stuff.
what it was pitched as and what it was when it came out, and then what it was like a couple of months ago. It's kind of crazy.
Alright. I'm gonna not think about this shitty ship. It's part of my collection, but I'll come back for
You
it.
might be exceptionally wealthy, or you want to be a long haul space tow truck.
I wonder what happens. I imagine I should be able to come back to it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine that like it will remember that spaceship and tie it to your you, so
Oh,
that
I
it won't
see.
go away.
Okay. Small ship. Radiant pillar. Summon freighter. Select other ship. Okay. Select. Cannot launch starship damage. Okay. So it exists in my system. Okay. Put a marker. Let me go back.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There you go. Full warp drive. Oh, not enough fuel. That's fine. Keep forgetting to do that part. That's all it is.
Oh shit, we've been going for almost 4 hours.
Yeah.
Product constructed.
I love it. Although today is not my Friday, like it has been every now and then. Next week, though.
Yeah.
Big
In
Wow.
Daisy's
off.
mad dash to get rid of the vacation time because you might not be able to.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
The conundrum.
You get unlimited PTO, but it doesn't quite work like that, like you'd think.
Access the communicator. Whoa. Priest entity Nada. Artemis
there you go.
entity. We received your signal. Is it first? Is it last?
It's the great gazoo.
Time for truth. You have
Oh,
their
you
signal,
dumb
but you are not Artemis entity. Tell her the truth. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? Proper introduction to our home? Okay.
Going to meet Mr. Spaceman.
Space station, I guess. Is that meant to go to the space station, or wait, no, or oh, wait. Oh, it's a beacon. I wonder, am I supposed to go to the space station? Arrive in 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
Or I can just pulse engine. Arrive in 8 seconds.
Not enough fuel. What? No. Just want to get back to base.
I found a space station. Board the anomalous space station. Initiating land sequence.
Oh my gosh, I've journeyed so far on foot. So much fun though. Trying to get back to base so I can save. Probably need to stop for the night.
Yeah, me too. I just want to like look at what this is asking me. Here, or is it? Is there another space station that's asking me to go to? Or the space anomaly? Oh, I guess speak to those aboard. Okay. Okay, this is the commerce side. I need to go to the bar side. Or to the, like, space station. Tagged. It's flying to the space station. Death! 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 Ali
Yes,
Warrior.
This guy's great.
The warrior is making snarling noises that sound strangely upbeat. Request dialect help. 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 Flag bearer has nods of solemn pride. They present a screen of symbols, each appearing. Technology symbol? Viking word for weapon. Nice.
Now go talk to him again and see if you can practice your speech to get a free gift.
Yeah. Okay, I thought warming up symbol Viking words come to mind. Weapon? Pathetic? Gra? Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't get anything.
Not. Aw.
Picked the wrong word.
Aw. The base.
Aggression symbol? I've learned the Viking word for blood.
Oh boy. Oh wait, did I just land at the wrong yuck yum? Because I've got two.
Freely recharge my exosuit. Life support recharge. Ooh, nice. Ooh, another one of me.
Aww.
There's a fear lurking behind this guy, as if they have seen signs that no being should see. They gesture at me with alarm. Refresh dialect top. Gek symbol. I have learned the Gek word for Gek.
Oh. That's
He's so excited.
That's a good word to know.
Alright, okay, so that's to buy. Wiring loom, okay, I can buy one. Wow. That's 59,000. That's worth it. I need it. I need it for to upgrade my mining laser. But whoa, buddy. I need two. I need two.
Need so many.
What? I need two. That costs 59,000 units.
Oh my gosh.
Let me sell these things. Okay, I have alright, where's runaway mold. There's not a demand for runaway mold. Vortex cubes. Okay.
I had runaway mold one. I don't know what
Okay, I
happened to it.
think
All right.
okay, still need more.
I'm gonna go save.
Yeah, I'm going to call it as well.
Yeah, I just need to buy this thing, and then I should be able to just save from going into the ship.
Cool.
Go
Crap,
sit
what am
in
I gonna
my
sell?
car.
I'm
Your
gonna sell this Fecium.
all right.
Okay. I'm gonna do my last thing is to sell this, to make this, to power this mining laser. That's all I want to do.
That's exciting. Upgrading the laser.
Yes, I did it. I have an advanced mining laser now.
Oh, yay.
Alright, let me get back to my ship so I can hop in and save. Who needs stairs?
That's right.
Oh. I think that saved for me? Well. Okay, restore point saved. Okay. Alright, we're all in different spots of the world, but we're all here to say goodbye together.
I'm in the same hangar as you.
Oh, okay, there you are. You're over there. You've left the system somehow. We're here. That brings us to the end of another fantastic space truck, and thanks for hanging out with us. For not spamming the chat with crap, and for space trucking along with us. I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna do a little bit. It's gonna involve a little bit more work to upload the episode this time, but it should be fine. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Be sure to follow the Twitch and the YouTube, both at Rebelli TV. We're streaming on Twitch every week. D&D on Tuesdays, Record Breakers on Wednesdays, Space Trucking, of course, on Thursdays. Doing that thing. On top of that, sometimes I'll do a random other stream when I'm feeling, awake at the end of the day. Which is not often. But I might do some other stuff. But that's the schedule. It's up there on the Twitch page. We do just follow us there. Say hi to us on the internet. But yeah, until next time. Hasta los huevos.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Look at that beak.
Yep.